Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play and Chill. As always, I am your host, Justin. And today we're going to be looking at Diablo 3. The Necromancer class just came out, and I've been playing around with him for a little bit, and he's kind of insanely overpowered, so I thought it would be fun to, one, showcase the new class, and do a hardcore run. And for those who don't know, hardcore is one life. So, the Necromancer dies, or whatever class you're doing on hardcore dies, you're done. So, yeah, I know there's a lot of sick fucks out there who just want to see me die, so why not? So you just gotta think of a name. Yeah. Select. Because why not? The Necromancer in Heroes of the Storm, named Zool. Why not lady version of the name? I don't know, I'm stupid. And create hero. Yeah. More information on the hardcore. We already knew about that, so hit accept. And gonna do a couple changes here. Going to be playing through the campaign, and I guess we're gonna go on expert. Making the difficulty a little harder, but you gain extra gold, extra experience. And another thing I'm going to change is elective mode, which makes it so you can't have multiples of the same set of skill. And we'll get into that as we go into the video. Apply, accept. Return to game. Okay, there we go. I know how to play this. And start game. Nope, shit. I didn't save the higher difficulty. And yeah, we'll have to go back and switch that. But first, enjoy this fancy Necromancer intro.
All that grows must also wither and die. What dies and rots will then nourish the living. This is the great cycle of being, and we, the priests of Rathma, use our dark art to protect it. Though most do not understand us, we go where we are needed. My master has learned that a star fell in the west, drawing the dead from their graves. He commands me to journey to Tristram and return them to their rest. For if the cycle is not upheld, it would mean the end of all things.
Alright, so it's still set to normal, so I will be back as I switch this really quick. One thing I'd like to let you guys know beforehand is I'd have played one hardcore character on here. I was a barbarian forever ago. Got to about Act 2 and then died because I wasn't paying attention to his health bar. But I have nothing in my town chests, so except for maybe gold, which gold carries over. Other than that, we'll be starting completely fresh, so I won't have any items or anything to make me overpowered from the start. making it a little harder than my classic run with my Necromancer.
I am near
So back into the game, and here we go. So that Necromancer, first ability is Bone Spikes. So if you shift click, well, just a bunch of spikes on the ground, does damage. And yeah, across the first zombie. Coming from far. So Necromancer is actually a pretty fun class. I've been super excited for this class since they announced it. Necromancer was the class I played in Diablo 2, and yeah, it was fun. One of the best things was just hopping into the servers in Battle.net. This was back in the land of dial-up. And yeah, servers were not great. And yeah, one of the best things was rolling with a pack of friends, all rolling Necromancers, and just trying to crash the servers with the huge army of skeletons. Oh, just leveled up, got Bone Spear, which straight line skill shot, pierces through enemies, deals damage. Explanation right there. And
I worked my hands to the bone to bring you these fine goods.
Gold, no items. This is salesman. I usually don't buy stuff, so I'm not gonna buy stuff. I have a sword. Nothing else in the stashes, so I'm just starting fresh, so I'll just turn around and sell this. Go through the story. Collect the book. Books grant experience.
To settle near the ruins of the cursed town Tristram.
I don't know if you guys want me to listen to these or not, so I'll just wander around. And yeah, leave a comment down below if you guys want me to listen to these or just skip them.
Travelers visit now, though,
and
the
we'll
town
is
mostly populated by craftsmen and farmers.
And I'm a dumbass and just realized the entire time that little dialogue thing was going, I was talking. So yeah, I'll shut up for the rest of these.
I did. But it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but... Watch out! The wounded are turning!
Oh no, zombies!
This is killing business.
This is so different from my normal set of skills, so it's taken me a little bit to play this.
Something is done.
Yes. That is why I am here.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
Yeah. And then we're going to break into her room, read her diary, and gain experience. Just like proper adventurers.
Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith.
Right, now we got that, we can continue on with the quest. Oh, Uncle Decker's house has opened up, so we're gonna enter his house, break into his house, again, read his diary, gain experience. Just like proper adventurers.
Tristram's old cathedral. This is where Diablo, Lord of Terror, first corrupted mankind. This is where I may finally find the answers I seek. Leah worries after my safety, but I believe information vital to defeating the last lords of the burning hells can be found here.
I do not...
Does she not have a dance? Huh? That's weird. The other Necromancer dances, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe that was a Crusader. And I haven't tried it on this Necromancer. Anyway, we'll continue on with the story.
I
Yeah,
will
it's,
bring peace to the
not really
risen
sure what to
dead.
talk about at this point.
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
I have experience in these matters.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
Oop.
That's one of the
Yeah,
wretched
Necromancer
mothers. There are
got
more of them in the ruins
insane
down
amount
the
of
road.
range. Insane amount of
I,
Power.
Deckard Cain, have
Just
spent
the
many
lore thing.
years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world. But the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead.
pretty fucking gross. And one thing I'm going to try and do with this Necromancer run, if it's not too insanely hard, is like in my normal build there I have a fuck ton of
saw these horrors shambling out of the misty woods. Our loved ones,
Life Drain?
buried long ago,
I think.
rose from their graves and began to attack the living. However, the risen dead were only the beginning.
Yeah, it's got a blood siphon ability that we're gonna try and stay away from or not use. Or so one thing I'm gonna do is every time we get a new ability or a new rune, I'm gonna try those out. I might switch it later, and then once we hit probably Act 2, we should have all the skills unlocked, and we'll just play around with builds from there. So we just hit level 3, so we're gonna go Grim Scythe, taking away some of our range, same amount of damage, just different playstyle. And that's what that looks like. Oop. As always in Diablo, and loot all the corpses, loot everything, in hopes of finding a fuck ton of gold or better equipment. And yeah, that's just the name of the game. Play the game, get loot, level up, restart the game with that loot, trying to get better loot. Oh my god, there's a lot of guys here. And yeah, I'm just keep running into everything. Help build. I'm not positioning myself properly to get
Dear reader,
most
I am
benefits from
Abdul
this.
Aziz,
Next lore video.
adventurer, scholar, and researcher. I share my knowledge of this incredible world and its creatures through my insightful missives, often at grave risk to myself. Why, I was recently in Honduras, where my tents were ransacked by vicious quill fiends. I was able to beat them up with a shoe, but a less bold man would have fared far worse.
Yeah, so that happened. Reusable parts, those are just crafting materials. Let's see, nothing in the inventory. So now that we've cleared the surrounding areas, we are going to go into the first random dungeon. Here I'll go. Now D3, unlike the other Diablo games, up until the expansion, was everything was set in, had a set path, except for the random dungeons. Oh my god, these guys are hard to kill. So that means beforehand, all the Diablo games were the entire environments were completely random. Yeah, just making... I think it added more replayability through the game. Oh. Alright, we got life gain, chest piece, new chest piece, more survivability. Another weapon would be great though. Our damage is kind of pitiful. Turn around, turn around. Yes, not bad looking. And yeah, I don't know how long these videos will be each day. Just kind of vary it up. Doot.
While exploring a cave with hopes of finding hidden treasure, I came upon a most grisly sight. A heap of dead bodies. Unbelievably, as I was searching them for any items of value, they began to rise. I must tell them of this in New Tristram before it's too late.
Okay. Cleared out this area. Kill the barrels. Kind of makes me sad that in past Diablo games, enemies would hide in barrels. I don't see that a whole lot anymore. Okay, new item. Worse than ours. Let's just keep it and turn around and sell it later. Keep looking for more Wretched Mothers.
Would take pride in this.
Hey, there we go. Got a new active ability. Ooh, Corpse Explosion. So, with this, you see when I kill everybody, or kill monsters, they drop these little corpses. Necromancer is the only class that has something like that. Which, it's set to my 1 key, and this is the thing. So corpse is actually another resource you have to worry about. Just like the Demon Hunter, they have 2 resources. One being your mana, and then unique to the Necromancer, corpses that are actually on the field. So you can interact with them. One being Corpse Explosion. Yeah, just blow them all up. Anyone caught in those deals damage. If they killed, they drop corpses, which you can use to continue exploding them. Now here we got our first pack of elite monsters. You can tell by the glow, and if you mouse over them, it tells you what their augment is.
This creature
So they have a
will
knockback.
die.
You get close enough to them, they... oh shit. I'm all melee. Okay, if they just hit you, they'll knock you back like that. Which the elite mobs are going to be the ones that are gonna be trouble for the hardcore run. For that reason. Oh, did a little damage there. Come here. Come here, you fuck! Here we go. Really need a new weapon. Fuck your assets. Oh, there's bucks there. And another diary. We're gonna snoop through. Ow, you. Knockback slow? I don't remember that being a thing. But it's been a while since I played. Well, sort of. It's been a while since I've paid attention to all the abilities. Just fucking die. Oh yeah, knockback slow. Let's see, try and draw close corpses. That's a ranged monster, I'm not gonna draw it anywhere. Take it back. Just fucking die. There we go. Got some pants. And reptilian. Yep, so more health regen. Woo.
There's chaos everywhere.
Yeah, read the book.
And word in town is that Lachdannen killed the king. If only this is true. Perhaps our days and nights of living in terror are behind us now.
Not enough essence.
Yep. So unlike most games, your mana resource, or in this case essence, doesn't come back on its own. So we have skills that gain essence and skills that use essence. And then for the Necromancer, skills that use corpses, which I don't think take essence. Ah, fuck that up. Okay, draw and clicker. Oh yeah, that's still weak. Fucking die, god damn. You gonna spawn another? No? Okay. Yeah, the fat ones suck because they, I don't know if you've noticed yet, but they split off. And, like, when you kill them, they make another little zombie. Smack her, finish my quest, got some shoes. Every lady needs new shoes, right? I don't know if that's the thing. And boom. Corpse explosion. Boots, we don't have boots, so. Yep, we're supposed to be this grand adventurer to save the day, but we roll into town completely naked. Yep. Oh, that was a good explosion. Gets bodies, nothing. More, oh, fucking hell. Another elite. So what's he got? Plague minions. Okay, so they have poison. On hit. No? Just AoE poison, that's gonna suck. But if I can get a couple of these guys dead, that'll make a big difference. I'm getting boxed in. I'm getting boxed in. Fuck. Go, 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 go. I don't want this to be over already. Oh wait, no, we're fine. We got like 3 pieces of... Oops, hit the Q. 3 pieces of life gain. Oh my god. Does poison dissipate? Okay, yeah, this dissipates, just takes for fucking ever. Get to the spot, get to the spot, go, go, go. That's gonna be the other thing that's gonna kill me. And this is trying to move, and it actually attacks. Go, go! No, I only killed the one. There we go. More corpses. Oh my god, the floor is lava!
I'm on the mend.
Oh, give me those. Okay, that helped. That definitely helped. Yeah, I hope to god this guy drops with this weapon because I'm doing like nothing to him. 12 damage with my heavy hit. He's got 821 life. It's gonna take a while. Oh, regen globe. Oop.
I need essence.
Okay, now that we don't have 100 minions, the floor is not as lava. Much lava? I don't know. Come on.
Has blessed me.
Seriously? There we go. And got another health regen fuckadoo. Hey, but it's better. So we'll put that on. And we leveled up, so we got a new skill. Being one of my favorites from the classic Necromancer. Skeletal mages. Unfortunately, though, this time around, they don't last forever. I think 6 seconds? 6 seconds, and that's broken down over 2 attacks. Okay. So pretty slow attacks, but good range. Heavy hitting. I dropped that there. Damage adds just hold on. 2 attacks. Okay, I don't know what it means by the 2 attacks. We'll just keep popping up little minions. And you can have as many as the game will let you until you run out of essence, or until they despawn. That's what I'm looking for. And this is just like a fire and forget ability. And boom, we killed the Grand Queen of the pukey zombies. We finally got a weapon. It's white, but still better. And you can see there, increases our damage from 3 to 10. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it makes a big difference. Another dead cow. Adventuring sash, so I think that's extra XP. Yep. No books or anything. Old Tristram. Tiny ass town. Which, oh man, that is so much better. Tiny ass town where Diablo 1 took place. No new weapons, but yeah, actually being able to kill basic monsters in 1 or 2 hits feels fucking amazing. Alright, now we'll go to the town portal? The Scry Stone? I don't know what to call that. The waypoint? And teleport back to town magically.
I promised Marco I'd protect him, and now he's dead. Thank you
Well,
for
you
your
should have
help.
been a better friend.
Could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Interesting. If he lives, his knowledge could prove useful.
Yeah, and you'll notice the asterisks on the map. Those just mean they have new things to talk about. Like, just background stuff. Nothing really important, so I'm just gonna ignore those for this video. Creep into her room again, see if she's got a new diary. If she doesn't, I might have to accept the next quest to get the next diary. I think that's how it works.
I will help you find your uncle,
No, go away. I don't care about you.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
And yeah, we'll probably call it a video when we go to that hut and fight
What are we doing in my room?
It's essentially a boss.
A miracle has
I'm
happened.
just reading your
A
diary.
hero, like one out of Uncle Deckard's tales, appeared and saved us. I know in my heart that my uncle still lives, and I pray that the hero will bring him home safely.
Mainly just get those for experience. Yeah. La 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 la. Break into Uncle Deckard's house. Well, you shouldn't have left the door open then, woman. Alright, I guess we'll go back to the waypoint and continue on.
Here, let me
So, Leah. Oh. Yeah. Notice that she doesn't have a health bar, while when I summon my skeletal mages, she's got a health bar.
Adria was my mother, but I don't know much
She's a temporary
about her.
ally
She died when I was
and
very
can't
young. I was
die.
raised by
So-
Uncle Deckard.
Did you know your
But her damage is poopy.
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost in the Tristram demons.
And yeah, that's the beauty of the Necromancer. You get a pack of mobs like that, you kill one, and then the rest just fall like dominoes. Corpse explosion is fucking beautiful. Break the barrels. Yeah, one thing that I always thought was funny was, so I'm clearly using a spear, but certain weapons like or certain attacks like the Grim Scythe, it's suddenly a scythe.
A hidden cellar.
Oh.
Follow me.
Weird but kinda neat.
People said she was a witch.
And we're gonna next boss fight. Get these books to gain some essence before the fight. Fuck the terrain. This guy is, yeah, doesn't really say what he does. Form captain on guard. He's kind of, oh god, kind of a bastard like that. Those are little freezing bombs. You walk in the area, they deal damage. Go. If they explode on you, they freeze you in place. Which, that's gonna suck for this kind of thing. Freeze and wall are just the biggest nightmare for a hardcore run. Well, load of crap. These barrels. Complete the quest, and then we'll call this a video.
And my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
Leave that to me. You'd best stay and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
Alright, so before we go, we leveled up and got a rune. So runes are augments to your basic abilities. So if you can see there, just a small area, 150 extra, 150% of your weapon damage. Where this will now stun enemies who are hit by the bone spikes. On top of that 150 damage. So put that, doesn't look too different. Maybe spikes are a little bigger. Yeah, we'll call that a video. If you liked the video, make sure to, yeah, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you next time.